Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College Football Ultimate Team.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Kick it away to get things started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So Michigan State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got him. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Brown will throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now the play fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. So Illinois' offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Brown wants to pass. Got a man, it's Johnson.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The run to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Spartans will punt this one away. A low line drive and short kick. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Rushes on him. Escapes trouble. Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. He's loose. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Quarterback on the keeper. Hey, that's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them pay. I got to physically hit him as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run the design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the fumble.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Shoots his way for more. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Spartans will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
Fights off a defender. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Turning it on! And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. Off the play fake. Good timing on the quick out. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Final play of the quarter coming. Brown will throw it. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the 4th. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the right. It's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Spartans will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Baylor's offense has the ball first today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself. Make the
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down into the 23.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-line and Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
Connection to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's right. Got it in the middle. It's Doyle. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Bears can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. At midfield, he's got room. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He wants to change this route. They'll try to power it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's third and goal and third and long. Brown will throw it. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Spartans. A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Under fire. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Third down coming up after the completion. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's right. Here's the pressure. Finds his man. It's Dupree. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. To punt it away. This will be his second. They've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The option look. Now the pitch. Got the first down and more. 35, he's got room. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Michigan State! They Going for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Slithers into space. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offense
Breaks into the open. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Brown wants to pass. On the run, still looking. He's going to take off. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. He's going to run it. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Give to the big fullback. Got the first down and more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Fighting off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure,
it's a fake. He wants to throw it. The Mad Hatter lives. Les Miles back from oblivion. Fakes. Fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This defense is showing the Spartan spirit, and they are swarming.
I mean, they're making them earn everything. Nothing given up free. Playing so good at all the levels of the defense. If I'm a Michigan State fan, I'm pretty jacked up with this performance.
Pulls it in. It's Evans. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Set back by the earlier sack. Maybe a hint of desperation here. Behind and going for it on 4th and long. They get to him as he throws. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We can kick them in the face. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Smarty.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. After this, it'll be a wrap. To throw, it's right. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total.
And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. Makes the catch inside his 30 and looking for room. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he's stopped. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He takes it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Brown wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going for it all. Touchdown, Navy! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And he made the extra point without problem. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Well, that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He'll do it himself. There he goes. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Navy now facing third and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. It's complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. From the gun, the ground game. And he's dragged down.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him this time.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab on the left.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing three allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got a man, it's Johnson. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Clock is wound down. Just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. They're dealing with a second and long. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, midshipman.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Brown wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.